Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today is the first of our videos covering the game Carnevale, which is a game that was originally done by Vesper Games, as you can see down in the corner here. And I know what you're thinking, but Kev, that's the old version. What are you doing with the old books? Well guys, I know these are the old versions, and I know it's the old books, and I know the models that I'm about to show you is the old metal models. But you know what? They're still cool. The new game hasn't been released yet, and you guys know I'm a TT Combat fanatic, so when it does, we're certainly going to cover it. However, we've got this stuff in front of us, so we're going to have a look at it to wet your whistle as you were and lead you guys in the right direction. So, if you go onto TT Combat's website, of course the link is going to be in the description below. You'll be able to still get a number of the old models as well as the old rulebooks. Now, this rulebook I think is £2-3, and it covers the old rules. Unless you're going to play the old game, I would absolutely just throw it away. It's useless for you. You don't need it. However, this big bad boy, I think it's about £5. Maybe a little bit more, but not a lot. And it's a big hardback book. And what this does, it gives you the history of the game as well. So it gives you the narrative setting in which it's set in. And it's absolutely fantastic. If you've got a spare £5, I would buy it before the new game comes out and they take it off the website. I'm not going to say that the stories and stuff are going to be different in it because I don't know. But this is a brilliant resource. So my only real criticism with it, and I suppose, you know, Vesper Games won't care, is that the pages feel kind of cheap. The artwork in it's fantastic, though. You start with a little comic. And it is really nice detail on that. And the artwork in it, as I said, is phenomenal. So it's got Weaving the Tapestry is what it's called, and it gives you the history. And we're going to do a couple of videos on the particular history of this game and cover its strange, unique little world. But this is the old rule book, and as I said, it's absolutely worth it. Boom. So it shows you on the back here. The year is 1795. After a magical cataclysm which changed Europe and the world as we know it, the city of Venice is under the rent in the sky. So that's something that when we come across the history, you'll hear a little bit more about. So the first time in history, magic walks freely on the streets. Ancient monsters have awakened from their watery slumber, and decadent nobility has discovered new depths of depravity. Through senseless violence, and the citizens of Venice do their best, they can survive under the protection of the Guild of Thieves. This thrilling scenario lies before you. So it's pretty cool. And you'll be able to explore it thanks to Carnevale, the narrative miniature game. With an accessible, dynamic, yet deep game system, you'll be able to create your own squad of fighters, evolve it through game campaigns, as well as enjoying your collection of spectacular miniatures. In this book, you will find all the rules and information needed to play Carnevale. And then what are you waiting for? So, probably not the way I read it, but the first time I read that, it grabbed me. The setting is beautiful. The models themselves are fantastic, and we are going to have a look at a couple that I've got. I do intend to try and pick up all the old metals before the new stuff comes out. But what we're going to quickly do is we're going to have a look at some of the models here. So you've got the doctors, of which here they are. Things like that are beautiful. I'm going to be honest, some of the models that I've put together, they were a bit of a chore to put together because, like, you're a single guy in 2, 3, 4, 6 parts. It's a bit of a nightmare. It's very sort of early 2000s Games Workshop. But the models are beautiful themselves. You get the practitioners, the Rashar, which are swampy creatures, monsters from the sea, happy-go-lucky slave folk. Then you've got the Thieves Guild or the Guild. All of them have those kind of really cool sort of Venice 1795 look, I guess, for lack of a better word. Then you've got the Strigoi, which are the vampires, which are the ones that I fully intend on doing. And then you've got the Vatican forces, very religiously based. And then you've got the Gifted here. As you can see, just from the stuff I'm showing, the models are beautiful. But again, more of that fantastic artwork and the history, and it's brilliant. And as I said, we are going to cover that in a couple of videos. So first thing we're going to look at here, model-wise, As you can see, this just arrived. It's had to have a little bit of green stuff work done to it. But other than that, he's really, really cool. And it's a Strigoi Noble. Go. Detail on him's fantastic. I've gone for like a gravelly ground because they're vampires. I'm going to go for a snow base. I have checked, and obviously in winter Venice can snow, and it looks very picturesque. There's a lot of pictures online if you want to Google them of Venice in the snow. It's very, very pretty. But yeah, I'm going to go for that look. But the reason I have gone for that look is this. So here's my young Strigoi, or my newborn Strigoi. And I had this image in my head of the snow with the blood and it being very fetching, because this model particularly comes with a severed head that it's just fed on, so you can see it's got the blood and stuff like that on the shirt. I went for very neutral earthy tones. I wanted whites and kind of browns and suedes, so it mixed in with the red, but so the red stood out a lot, and as you can see there against the snow, I've got just like a single flower. But yeah, this model was an absolute joy to paint. Not so much to put together. So you get, the model is one piece, but his hands and that severed head are a separate piece. So as you can imagine, the model joins to the head via the wrists, which, not ideal, I'm going to be honest with you. But he was a joy to paint, he really was. And as you can see, I've got little splatterings of blood, but it was kind of that imagery that kind of inspired the look I'm going for with my vampires. Motion, there's the Carnevale book again. So, as I said, we are going to cover the Carnevale in a lot more detail, and this is one that a lot of us in our group are interested in. Alan's quite excited for it, as are the guys from Some Guys in a Filthy Mage. I believe Vince is going to be doing Russia. And I can't remember what Sparks is going to be doing, but no doubt you'll be seeing those models massively defeat me. And as I said, I'm going to be doing the Strigoi. So as soon as the new sets come out for, I'm assuming it's classed as 2nd edition, I am going to do an unboxing for it. Also, I'm going to show off some of the new plastics or resins. I'm not really sure which. And I also can't wait to get the Carnevale special team for Rumble Slam. As you guys know, Rumble Slam's a particular favourite of mine. It is coming back. Stop messaging us about it. Rumble Slam is coming back. Haunted Dryer, there you go. But no, it will be coming back at some point. For now, I'm going to leave it on that, though. The next videos we're going to do, I'll show off the Painted Noble. He's going to still stay in these kind of brown, rich, earthy tones, but brown, earthy tones, but he's also going to have some rich reds and things like that on to show his nobility. I want to kind of tie it all into a theme, but I want them to also be very distinct. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you're into Carnevale from previous edition, or you're excited for 2nd edition, drop me a message in the comments below. If anybody's got any pictures of any of the painted older models from Carnevale, drop them over to us either on Facebook, or contact us and email them across, so we can show them off, because I think the models are very beautiful and they do stand out quite a bit, and I'd like to see other people's work on it. It's all very well seeing what I paint, or what the guys from Some Guys in a Filthy Mage, link in the description below obviously, what they do, but it is always cool to see what you guys do as well. So, if you've got some pictures of some of the models painted, get them sent over to us and then we can show them off. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you very much for your time, and pray the dice gods hope they smile upon you. Take care.